Welcome back, guys, to another video. This is episode number 1 of the Eagles, aka Crystal Palace career mode
A warm
series.
welcome to you
We're
all.
taking over Crystal
Without further
Palace.
delay, we are pleased to introduce your new manager.
But there I am. I've created myself properly. That's what I look like now. But I'm ready for the challenge here at Crystal Palace. Desperate to do well in charge of Palace. Obviously not going to the pre-season tour. So guys, let's go through the squad first. Whether we'll keep him or not. Guetra, keep, because he'll be the main goalkeeper. Ray Matthews obviously out on loan. Jack Butland too. Might call back Jack Butland at some point. Sam Johnson, we're going to keep around as backup probably. And Joe Whitworth, I'm going to loan out the youngster. I'm going to loan him out. Mitchell is a keep. Ferguson, I'm going to sign him a new contract. Because I don't want to lose him a free next summer, but I'm going to keep him around. Adamio, sign him a new contract so we don't lose him a free, but we'll loan him out. Addison, brilliant player. Guich, he was great in the Palace game today apparently, so we'll keep him around as captain anyway. Tompkins. Well, I put navigation things on strict, but I do want to sell Tompkins right now. Richards, we're going to keep. Now, Colt Balmer, we're going to loan him out. I've played him in Football Manager. He's insane in Football Manager for a League One club. If you sign him. Nathaniel Klein. Sell him awards. I'm going to sign Klein a new contract. Probably my main right back. Actually, guys, we're going to sell Nathaniel Klein and we're going to sell Ward as well and bring in a new right back because we're going to search up players together. I actually want to add to the squads right now. Dakota, I'm going to keep obviously. Jeffrey Shrub, I'm going to sign him a new contract. I don't live for free, but I probably will keep him this season because I think he's very good. McCarthy just hasn't got a future at Palace much anymore. Let him go. On loan from Arsenal, so when we play Arsenal, but when I play against a Spirit club, going to keep him around obviously. Minkavojevic, some players still to keep. Redeveld can go. Reed can go out on loan. Is that Dylan Reed? That's exit Mirren Boy. He's going to go out on loan. Munishimuro out on loan. Damoa we're going to keep. Wells Morrison we're going to loan out. Loan out Oslo. Hughes, I've got mixed emotion. I'm going to keep him around though for now. Eze, keep. Scott Banks, a brilliant youth player, can come back. Zaha will sign a new contract. 2-year deal to keep. Jordan Ayew, we're going to sign him a new contract. He will stay because he's a pretty crucial player. Oze is keeping. Okimena, we're going to sign him a new contract and then loan him out. Miera keep and Edward keep. So guys, looking at this squad, we need a new right back. I think we need another attacking midfielder. That's what we need. What do we have in the youth academy? So we've got a left mid who will get trained up to acceleration's fine. It's sprint speed he needs to get up. We may convert him to a left winger, I think. We'll get rid of these two guys. Gonna keep him on the youth academy for the time being, not bring him in yet. Check out the objectives first, what we need to do this season. Objectives, let's see. So, sign at least 2 players younger than age of 20-year-old with a potential. Okay, that's youth academy thing. But yeah, okay. Sign 1 player outside of Europe. Okay, that's going to be quite difficult. It means we have to bring an American or something. That's fine. Finish mid-table, that's fine. If we got reaches around 16, and obviously we're not in European action. Guys, we'll play 3 games in this. We will play 3 games. No, guess what? We'll do 3 games per episode. So today we've got Everton, Arsenal, and Tottenham. I would be expecting A win over Everton, I would expect that. Maybe a defeat to Arsenal, and maybe a draw against Tottenham. Let's guys, we need a right back. I think I've got the perfect right back who I think is a good player. He's from Borussia Dortmund, Thomas Meunier. I think he's very good in Ultimate Team. I should have done his card that came out the other day, but I didn't, but oh well. He is 30, so he's got a very good experience. Look at that, guys. Release scores of 9.3, but we're going to have to try and agree something with Dortmund. And we need an attacking midfielder, but outside of Europe. Is there anybody outside of Europe that's a really good cam? What about that guy in Atalanta? He might do. He might actually be alright. MLS, Atalanta. Let me search the Federal search. Yep. Give him a scout for the next 9 days. So defender, I want to look at in the squad as well. Ronald Hernandez, former Aberdeen player. I want to look at him. And where's the attacker? Like he's a winger though. It's kind of a backup left winger we need as well, technically. You know, we've got players that can play it there. I think he's actual a left mid, so we'll have to convert him into a left winger. This Pepe guy, I think he's pretty decent. But that is the shortlist then that I would like to potentially all bring in. We've got to try and bring in a player from outside of Europe, so we're scouting 2 players that I feel are good enough. If we do, I think I might bring in both right backs though. Ronald Hernandez will probably be a backup though. So we'll wait for our scout reports to come back. So rid of our world as a player I do want to go. See if I can get a bit more money for him though. Remember guys, it's 1 strict, so if they don't accept, we've just got to accept. They say that's agreeable, 5 million, that's great. Eze is a player I'm not willing to sell, especially not to Fulham. So Ayu is another player I'm definitely not willing to sell. Radivaweld, who's this from? Victoria in Portugal. Can they agree 5 million with us? So we will go there, we'll go to Spain, it's up to him, of course. Really very well. Goes to Sites in Spain for £5 million. I'm delighted he's gone. So it's an excellent deal for him to go for £5 million. This young man, I'm going to bro, it's just a short loan until at least January. See how much he grows. McCarthy, that's completely fine. They can have him. And Wards, we could probably get a little bit more money for him. It looks like he's heading out the door now. Well, that's for £3 million. 2.6, it's fine. You can go, at this rate he's going to Hoffenheim in Germany. Ayu, not going. McCarthy, I don't mind any deal that comes through. And Anderson's not going. Anderson, guys, Ahmed is a very sturdy centre-back with Gui. Him and Gui at the back together are pretty sturdy together. Tompkins is a player we just want to go. Don't care how much money for. Just get a bit of extra funds in our transfer budget. We've got all in scout reports back. So, what is the squad up? What am I doing? Let's see. So, Munier is 76. Lamina is 76. Ronald Hernandez is 64. Guys, I might bring in Ronald Hernandez as well, but then we'll loan him out, but I'll also develop him so he can become a player one day for us. And Pepe is 79. Pepe is the most expensive out of all of them. Looking like, is it? Yep. Right, so one for Thomas Munier first. Hopefully we can agree a deal with Dortmund. £8 million. They say that's fine. Pretty cheap for a starting right back who would be coming in and making his presence. Crucial obviously at the club because he'll be our main right back. A fair deal. He's only 30. He is 30. He doesn't want to release clause. That's completely fine. And he says what contract he wants. That's fine. Welcome to Crystal Palace, Thomas Munier. And Thomas Munier has left Dortmund for Crystal Palace for around £8.5 million to arrive to Palace. He's ready to show the Premier League why he signed for them, for us to develop as a player. We'll put a development plan on him so he can become a very good superstar and do a lot of business for us and do what he can. So many do very well, but he's in the medical room. Zaha's there too, and Guetra, and you can have him their new teammate. Of course, he's obviously the lad and meet up with them. Number 20, I think number 20 suits Thomas Munier, and that's fine with me, but he is delighted to be a Palace player for now. And Palace are delighted. Clinch is what they're sponsored by, but Palace first in signing, it's Thomas Munier. Oh, let me know, guys, if you guys have got any Palace fans around here, let me know. What did the board rate it? What is he? Rated wise? 76, okay. Bad navigation. Oh, well. Going for Ronald Hernandez. No one. I'm going for this guy. 24 million they want us to pay. It's a release cost, to be fair. So it's just over £24 million. We're just going to pay it. £24 million. 24.5 million is what they wanted for him, and that's fine with me. It's only 21. A 4-year deal's worth it, and he's fine with it. He wants a bigger release clause. I'm happy to give him a 50 million release clause. They want 40. That's fine. Welcome to Crystal Palace second signing, Thiago Alamadana, who is obviously ready to take charge, leaving Atalanta in America for Crystal Palace. A very big step, and he's 76 ready already, so he will fit in this lineup if he's involved. Important is at the club. He'll mainly be on bench, but I think he will give him a chance maybe to shine. He is doing his medical right now. He's training and getting his medical done. I'm happy to bring him in as my second signing here at Crystal Palace. Number 23 suits him as well. But Palace have got him for £24.5 million. Nearly 25 million. If you include add-ons. So we can't get Pepe probably for the time being. Oh well. Atalanta and all player one from them, Ronald Hernandez. We're going to develop this young man into some player. He'll go out on loan this season probably. And he's only 24, but he will go out on loan, I think, this season and get game time. He wants a release clause, that's fine. But welcome to Palace, third signing, Ronald Hernandez. I know who he is. Ronald Hernandez used to play for Aberdeen in Scotland a couple of years ago under Stephen Glatt. That project didn't work out. I've brought him to Palace to develop him and try and see if he can do it. I'll loan him out until potentially at least January, but I might loan him out for the season, put a development plan on, and hopefully he'll be in the team next season to develop and do very well for Palace. But he is now completing his medical. And there he is. He's happy that he's now a Palace player, ready to be in the shirts. 24, that's fine with me. But he is obviously delighted to have left Atalanta for Palace. But that probably will be our bench for the season for the time being. But we'll get Ronald Hernandez on a development thing. But Joe Ward has now left the club. Thomas Mooney, guys, the kit numbers, the players will be brought in, whatever kit number they get given, I'll just accept that they got that kit number, because I actually like them. Numbers. Hughes is not going to Olympic. Leon, that's a weird offer, but I don't think he wants to. I'm glad we agree that Ronald Hernandez is going to go out on loan, but he's on the development plan while he's out on loan, but he's still our player, obviously, permanently. If anybody wants him, they won't be able to get him probably for at least a year and a half, because we want to probably give him a chance next season if he proves that he's developed very well on his development plan. I think he will. Our player departing the club, James Tompkins, had a great servant at Palace for years, but there's 2 months quick centre-backs, and also he's out of favour. But that's a lot of deals going out of the door this window. That's been for Fowler. He's now 68 rated. Right, guys. I'm going to actually call him up to the first team, Louis Fowler. West Ham, I'm just going to accept it for Klein. But I'm going to loan out Fowler. I'm going to also put a development plan on him. I don't care where Klein goes. Fowler will be loaned out, but I'll put a development plan on him so he can develop well alone as well. But Klein has left the club as Klein for West Ham United, a club I think will do much better for him. Greitra is not going to join Manchester United, no way. Jeffrey Sharp, he's not going. Jeffrey Sharp, guys, he's a really good passer. He can put past like De Bruyne. So he's not as good as De Bruyne, but oh well. Palace, I mean, I was not going to join Leicester City. Opening day of the season out. Home to Everton.
Thank you for your patience. We're going to start taking questions now.
It's a strong squad. Of course, improvements. I want to be safe first at all. Gonna take his chance when it comes to fit a right in from America. So this is the team I'm going with on the opening day of the season. Munier does make his debut from the start, and Lida is on the bench. Ron Hernandez is getting developed on at the moment. Guys, predictions in the chat, please, guys. We host Everton. Oh, they've brought in a few signings themselves. They've brought in Taylor, who must be new. Must be that boy from Ajax. Podbenka, he must be understanding. And Dembele, that must be Musa Dembele. There's games, a couple of games on today. Bournemouth they play as well. Prediction chat, please, guys. I'm going to go 2-1 Palace. There I am, my first game in charge of Palace. Not going to be here, obviously, because I changed my look on it in real life at the moment. So But a sunny day here in London. But it's Crystal Palace versus Everton. I predict 2-1 to Crystal Palace in my first game in charge. And it's going to be a big lifeline. Odds-on Edwards now got to play a scan and he looks pretty good. Odds-on Edward is preparing to do what he can as he didn't score plenty of goals. Zaha was desperate to do as well. Jeffrey Sharp is staying in the club because I really enjoy him, but it's time for Palace versus Everton. So my first selection in charge of Crystal Palace sees Guaitra starting goal. In for a debut, Tommy Munier makes his debut after his move from Borussia Dortmund. Jeffrey Shrub and Decory both staying well around at the club. The front three there are all supporting Odson Edward. Another new signing on the bench, Milana, came from Atlanta United in America, as he's hoping to come on for his debut a little later on. Everton's starting lineup, Jordan Pickford in goal, a back four of Holgate, Tompkins, Konakode, Malenko. In front of them, it is Tracy Ganagay. In front of him, Townsend, Hogbana, Taylor, and McNeil. And up front, Musa Dembele. That's really has. Sean Dyche has brought in new signings. But Taylor says, come on, break! It's Everton. I predict 2-1 to my Crystal Palace team. Jordan Pickford's a decent keeper, but at times the defence for Everton can be terrible. Really badly. Well, Zaha, there he is, warmed up and ready. Jordan Pickford coming in to knock us out. Well, not knock us out, trying to defend against us. Mr. Dembele, former Celtic striker, now an Everton player. And kick-off is now. But here we go, come on Palace. Mr. Dembele to Oguba, I don't know who he even is. Townsend. Beats Mitchell. Well, the cross came in from Everton, but Ozzy put it into the arms of Guaitra. Goes long from Tompkins. Here's Ozzy. Oh, he's done very well there. Here's Thomas Munier on his debut for the club since signing from Borussia Dortmund. So good ball in. I think I just saw that, but I think Bournemouth have drawn level already against Manchester City. Here's Tarek Mitchell towards the that post that Ozzy controls. It's lovely. Zaha's in the middle. Referee struck to Cody. Jose to Mounier, who puts it to back post. Pickford almost came out, but Zaha wins it back and whips it in. McNeil away. Anderson to Guile. They're both pretty solid centre-backs this season, the pair of them. Zaha to Edward. Back to Wilford. Zaha. He's got to beat Holgate though. Holgate blocks the cross corner to Palace. Nice and early. Palace showing the brighter side so far. But Palace really need to get their players in the middle as Eze prepares to take aim at the targets in the middle. It's Eze to take aim. It's not a bad looking corner. Zaha. And it's low, albeit we've won it back. Mason Holgate. Always giving it straight to Wilfred Zaha. Ozzy in the middle. Good save, Jordan Pickford. Jordan Pickford, England in number 1. He's back the backup. Sometimes Sam Johnson's our backup keeper for today. Jeffrey Schrupp to Mitchell. Mitchell to Zaha. Back to Mitchell. Good play from those two on the left. And here it is, Mitchell. For Eze. It's now Decore. Just over the bar from Decore. Done pretty well in Premier League life in real life. Desperate to do well in a save, but just over Jonah Pickford's goal. Pickford took the hand away, thinking it's gone over Defo. Or from Jordan Pickford. Corner Cody. To Malenko. Cabana to Townsend. It's Dembele! 1-0 Everton! After half an hour, 1-0 to Everton! North Star we wanted, and Dembele goes and hugs Sean Dyche. Sean Dyche is proud of his striker, and Everton lead 1-0 against us. I did predict 2-1 to be fair, so. And Mr. Dembele, the former Celtic striker, gives Everton a 1-0 lead. Not the start of my Palace team, we're looking for myself.
Everton goal, number 10, Moussa Dembele.
Mitchell. Mitchell Zaha trying to do combining, but Holgate won it back. Good, trying to get it away. Ganagay. Good play from Everton here. They're really showing a bit of courage. Offside against Moussa Dembele. There's Anderson. Jeffrey Schrupp, who looks over the top looking for Zaha, who did win it, but Holgate won it back. Eze. Out to Zaha. On to Odson Edouard. Who finds Zaha. Holgate and Connor Cody get it cleared, and then they clear it. Brighton, not Brighton, Everton have started really positive here in London. Odson Edouard. Thomas Mounier gets it off him and away, and it is half time. Half time, it's Crystal Palace 0, Everton 1. Everton 1 up in London. 1-0 draws everywhere, including Bournemouth City. Let's hear the half time stats. 2 shots for us, 1 for them. Jordan Ayew for Ozzy at the break. And man on loan from Arsenal for Jeffrey Schrupp. A man on loan from Arsenal will not be allowed to play against his Pinnacle club Arsenal next weekend at the Emirates. Jordan Ayew. It's on Edwards. Thomas Meunier. Down goes the Belgian. Palace fans really can't believe their new signing from Dortmund is trying his best in a Palace jersey. Newcastle back in front against Forest. Ayew to Eze. Up to Jordan Ayew. This is a good run from him on the right. It's Jordan Ayew with a finesse shot, but a good save by Jordan Pickford to keep the scoreline at 1-0 to Everton. Kuch to Eze. He looks for the run of Odsonne Edouard. He's going to try go on. He's going to try one. I'm missing a belly. Played for a couple of years together at Celtic, but it's really hard. They both play against each other. Eze will take in this corner on the right, but Zaha tried to attack. Here's Eze to swing one in again. Great ball in, Thomas Meunier. Oh, Thomas Meunier, the right back, straight up from the corner to the Belgian. Off goes Mr. Dembele for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. An early sub that they probably shouldn't be making. To Corey. To Zaha. To Eze. It's now Wilfred Zaha. Great ball in, Jordan Ayew, good touch. And Jordan Ayew just puts it into the arms of Jordan Pickford. It's really how Palace are dominating in the second half. It's still no goal for them. Zaha. Samba. Odsonne Edouard out to Wilfred Zaha once more. Headed away by Everton. Hold on, Alison, that's not a foul in my opinion. Mida will come on for his debut. Signed from Atalanta United in America and ready to come on at Premier League level in England. Ready to show why he signed from America to play at this league level. Cody, Samba. It's Armada. See, that's not a bad pass, but it won't find. Zaha, oh, he's handballed it by mistake. He almost got the cross away as well, but Palace, they remain one down. Keane. The top from Everton. Mitchell claims the throw in, and it's given Palace his way. Lost by Samba, that's poor. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Anderson brought him down, never a penalty. Palace fans have just laughed at him. Great draw. Held to keep it at 1-0, but Mina Madav does come on up front for Odsonne Edouard after 73 minutes today. Gray with the corner, headed away by Ducote. For Edwards. For Ayew. And Amada, good from the American. He's having some excellent touches here. He's got the pace. He's got the pace on Conor Cody, of course. Malenko. His shot is blocked out for a corner from the American. The Americans still want to be here in English football. Malenko's dealing with his balls in every time. And the American takes him again. Well on to Corey. Samba now. On to Zaha. Meda. That American boy seems to be looking good. It's long. Mitchell dealt with that. By Mason Holgate, gets away to Anderson. Now Samba. Mada. Oh, that's so poor. Or from Greitra. He's not going to find a Palace man. And that's the full-time whistle. Crystal Palace 0, Everton 1. Everton win against us. Palace unlucky. They were dominant. Palace were the more dominant side. They just couldn't beat Pickford in the end, but really a dominant performance. Oh, look at that. Even Bournemouth scored 2 goals.
Just a moment of your time.
Supporters have to be patient. Takes time for the new ball to settle in. Want to see how he fitted in. The American actually was pretty decent when he came on. So a few changes from last time out. Samba is unavailable against his parent club. Mukovojevic comes in to captain the side. Ayew does start. Amada starts. And Anderson will drop out because he's tired as anything. Well, not tired as anything, just dropping out. Richards comes in. They've already got a point in this season, Arsenal. We're on 0. Prediction chat, please, guys. I'm going to go. I'm being stupid probably here, guys, but I think 4-0 Arsenal. I think they'll absolute thrashers. Mukovojevic is ready to captain the side today for his first appearance of the season. We've got Burton Albion away in midweek in the Cup, so going to try and do something at the Emirates on the Friday night clash.
Crystal Palace, and raise the roof, make some noise for Arsenal! Arsenal are lining up as follows. Number 1, Aaron Ramsdale. Number 4, Ben White. Number 3, Stefan De Vrij. Number 12, William Saliba. Number 35, Alexander Zinchenko. Number 5, Thomas Partey. Number 8, Martin Odegaard. Number 34, Granit Xhaka.
So here's the Arsenal team who have already got a point so far in the league. It's Aaron Ramsdale in goal. A back four of Ben White, to Bridge, Saliba and Zinchenko. Midfield, Odegaard, Thomas Partey and Xhaka. And supporting Saka and Emre Smith-Rowe, both supporting Jesus. Well, after the 1-0 defeat by Everton, I have made a couple of changes to my Palace side, even though we're pretty dominant. Richards comes into defence. Mukovojevic comes into captain side of midfield. Jordan Ayew and Amada both come in, and Odsonne Edouard remains up front. And Amada came off the bench in the American and did very well in that last game, so he deserves his opportunity here. Odsonne Edouard, Amada already. Richards. Thomas Mooney. And Richards again. Ayew made a bit of an impact off the bench against Everton. It's a great ball from Amada, who's excellent off the bench as well. It's Odsonne Edouard who tries to chip, but it's a good save by Aaron Ramsdale. And a private start to the game from Crystal Palace here at in the North London, one of the London derbies. Amada with a corner. Zaha's header, and Smith-Rowe handball at penalty Palace already. Zaha went for the header, and Smith-Rowe, what's he trying? Main penalty taker is Mukovojevic. No, guys, that's such a bad penalty, and it is. He misses. That's his own fault from the captain. He's the captain this evening. That's a weak penalty. But guys, that's my fault completely. So Ramsdale did go the wrong way technically. But for Zaha, Palace started really bright here in London this game. I think Ramsdale tipped that over. Not sure, but Zaha blazes one over the bar. The Arsenal fans shooting in voicement, very happy with him. That did touch Ramsdale's hand, not a corner. Fuck off, ref. Amada. To Zaha. Good start to the game this has been from Palace. It's in by Mitchell. Kovacic to Amada. Who's this? From the top from Odegaard, that's terrible. Come on, Zaha. He's on the run. Great ball in! And Amada, the young American, strikes his first goal, heads in his first goal for Crystal Palace. And at the Emirates, he'll take it and beat Zinchenko, and he claims his first goal in football. And Palace lead after 37 minutes. Zaha and Thomas and Mida. He's got Thomas Partey marking him. Takes another corner. And Ayew, good strike. Palace dominating this Arsenal side somehow. Ayew, it's Richards. Oh, what a goal! His first goal for the club in Palace, they turn on the Emirates. This is surprisingly some big performance from Crystal Palace, who really know that unlucky result against Everton means nothing now because they're winning 2-0 in the Emirates. Two up at the Emirates, incredible from Palace.